Hi, you guys. What's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. I'm Danielle.
It's Brooke, and we are so excited to be back here today recording with you guys.
Yes, we are doing an episode all on our guilty pleasures or simple pleasures, hearing what y'all's
Oh my
is.
gosh, that was so
intense.
Southern.
It's the braids I have in my hair right now. Got
Danielle's,
my pigtails.
Yeah, you've been channeling really very like beachy. Someone said like they were like it's giving like European girl summer kind of like the braids. Yeah, someone went back to my story of you guys because you were like you in the braids. It's kind of giving European.
Yeah, I don't know if I might look 12 years old, but honestly, I hate wearing my hair down in the summer, and we've been getting our hair wet pretty much every day, and having to restyle it it's just like
it looks very cute.
Well,
do you know what a French braid?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, but I don't wear my hair I like my hair down. You know me. I'm a very simple girl.
Little Miss hair down.
Yeah. Little Miss hate my ears.
Yes. No, I know. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, because Brooke and I were planning. If you guys are watching on YouTube, which if you're not, go watch on YouTube. Gals on the Go podcast. We're wearing matching t-shirts because last week we were matching sweatshirts. We just thought it would be fun. Theme. And so it's so funny though, because I was like, Brooke was like, what are you gonna like do for your hair or whatever? And I was like, I think I'm gonna do like a slick bun. And Brooke was like, okay. And then as I'm in there getting ready, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to wear like a big Hamptons t-shirt. I don't know if a slick bun.
Your slick buns always look so good though. Like I feel it's a thing. Please someone, well, we could do it in the polls. Do you feel more confident with, not confident, but like it's a security blanket for me.
No,
you know?
No, it was more so just because we're wearing like t-shirt. I guess I sometimes do slick buns with a t-shirt, but for some reason wearing like a blue t-shirt and a slick bun gave little boy.
Yeah.
And I was just like laughing so hard. I was like, I told Brooke I was doing a slick bun. She's like, what? So I went for braids. I'm just a little girl now.
You're giving like easy summer hairstyles.
Yes.
It's like one of those videos, like 5 easy summer heatless hairstyles.
Yes. If you guys have any heatless hairstyles for me, let me know. When Kat was here, she did like the bubble ponytail.
I love that. That's easy. I think like even I could do it, which says something. Yeah.
I think I tried to like do it the other day just to like see, because I wanted to practice for this weekend, and it was hard to do it on myself. So maybe I'd ask someone to like do the elastics, because you basically do the elastics down the ponytail. But enough about hair.
I used to I remember last year when we went to Lollapalooza, like the half up thing.
Yeah, that was so cute.
I always really liked that because it's like enough of it's still down, but it's like out. Like it's not on your neck necessarily.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like a half up, half down. Also, I've been seeing people do that just with a clip, like you clip your front pieces out of the way.
Definitely. Yes.
Like
no, it's cute. So cute. I think with all this actually has to do with my favorite. Should we get on into our favorite of the week?
Let's hit it. Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite this week are clear elastic hair ties.
Wow. Well, you have them right now.
They're not like revolutionary or anything, but I always seem to buy them, especially in the summer. They're literally so cheap, and you get like, 100 count of them. They're just like mini hair ties, and it just I don't know, I don't always love like how it looks when you have like real hair ties with like braids and stuff like that. Like I think it just gives it more of a sleek look. So I use them for, the braids I have in now, or if you do like the little front braids, which is always a really cute look, you can use the elastics for that. Or like Brooke was saying, when you pull like the two pieces back, like there's just a lot of different things you can do with clear hair ties. And I feel like the bubble ponytails, for example, you would use like the clear elastic. So easy. I got them on Amazon. They also sell them like in drugstores. I just think they're such a life hack for heatless hairstyles.
They are. How do you deal with pull when they come out? Do you do that? Have you seen the hack for that?
Oh, like you cut them or something?
You put a heat tool on it, and it snaps because it breaks the elastic. Because I always find that I don't really do hairstyles a lot, so I don't really use them a lot. But like they bring me back to like middle school when you would pull them out and like all of your hair rips out with it. What do you do to avoid that?
Well, I personally just slowly like pull them. Okay. Like, when we were younger, we'd just be like, and your mom's like, no.
And then
so
like there's like
hair.
Clumps of hair, and you're like, it's all broken. And
Such a
but
memory.
I feel like you're so good with like hair care and stuff. So
I try. I really need to get my hair cut. I'm having to push it off because of our trip, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I just kind of like gently pull. I've never tried the heat thing, but I have actually seen that on TikTok.
Like use a flat iron and like it pops because it's just like
pop.
Because it's just like the plastic.
Yeah. And it wouldn't like melt your hair because you put it on your hair all the time.
Yeah,
so.
totally.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Mine is less exciting. Mine's just a drink, and it's like something that I go out of the way to get. I really wish that they had them near my apartment, and it's this specific drink from Jack's Stir Brew.
Ooh, yes.
And I love it. I like have been looking forward to going. When the gals work out, I go have my little me morning, and I love this drink. It is called a Happy Jack, and it's a honey cinnamon latte, but I get it iced with almond milk. I like want to figure out a way to recreate it at home. I really feel like it wouldn't be that difficult to make, but it's like lightly sweet enough that it's really good. It's also one of those drinks though that is hit or miss. It's kind of like Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Like some days it hits, some days you're like, this is like burnt, gross.
So you think it depends on the barista, kind of like how much they put of each thing?
Yeah,
like
the ratio. It could be too sweet. It could be too bitter. Like, you know, so it literally is like, it has to be like made right. But when I don't drink coffee. I'm a leisurely coffee drinker. Like right now, I poured more iced coffee into that. Like I finished it, and I'm like gonna leisurely sip on it. No, when I got it, I finished it in the car. Like went in the car 5 minutes because I chugged it.
Wow, honey cinnamon sounds like an incredible combination.
So good. Yeah,
very interested in this. Might have to try. Maybe they have decaf. I think they do. I've been to Jack's before, but maybe I got real. I don't know. I feel like I actually feel the effects of the caffeine too. Yeah. Oh, and you don't
I
don't
feel that
way.
Normally. No. I feel like I feel a little boost.
Yeah.
So that's always good. I want to try to recreate it. It's nice when you find a new coffee drink that hits because I don't know. I'm pretty specific with mine.
Yeah. And it's like exciting. It's something to look forward to when you get up in the morning.
I literally looked forward to it. I was like, I could wake up. I wanted to read my book, but the gals are booked and busy today. We are still in Montauk when we're recording this. If you guys are watching, because we're gals on the go. I mean, we'll talk about our next few weeks, but even today, and it's like all really fun things, but it's like we have just appointments, and then we're going to do like some light shopping that a brand invited us in to do, and then we're going to dinner. Like it's such fun, amazing things.
I'm happy they're all on the same day so we can do like more sun stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to take a break from the sun. Unfortunately, I know I got some sort of, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's sun poisoning or a reaction to the sunscreen or whatever it is, but some sort of like rash on my chest and whatever. So I'm just going to stay out of the sun for a few days. Just, I feel also like in those areas, I noticed I got really tan. So I think that it is a sun reaction because I was like, ooh, I'm like really, like the tan line's like aggressive.
Yes,
there.
yeah.
And I feel like my body could use a day out of the sun.
Definitely. No, at least we're taking today out of the sun and then tomorrow.
But you guys can go, definitely, of course.
Yeah, Katie and I think are gonna go to the beach. If it like doesn't like work out and everyone's kind of like pulling teeth to like get this to happen, I'm like down to stay at the pool.
I just like our pool is so great.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, I just was like direct sun. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, tough.
Like, and I don't want to wear a t-shirt. Then you get so hot, like at the beach, whatever.
Yeah.
But you guys did drag me to the beach yesterday, and I have to say I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It was a nice vibe. You know why it was a nice vibe? Because it was a sunset, wholesome. Literally, if you ever watch the movie Sleepover, if you haven't, do yourself a favor and watch it. One of my top 10 movies.
Sleepover?
Yeah.
Never seen that. Sleepover? Are you talking Aquamarine?
Aquamarine. Oh my god. I was
like,
you've never seen the movie Sleepover though?
No.
Are you kidding?
No, would I love it?
Yes. It's like the girl from Spy Kids.
Oh my god, Carmen?
Yeah, and I think is it Jane Lynch, the mom? I want to say she is.
Oh my gosh, this sounds
amazing. Or someone. Oh my god, and they do like a scavenger hunt.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you never saw that. That was like the same era as Aquamarine, but I was talking about Aquamarine. My bad. But they all blend. Oh my god.
They do have a sleepover in Aquamarine. So.
They do. But wait, we need to watch that movie. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you've never seen that.
We always say that.
We have to ask Katie if she's ever watched it. That is like one that I like go to and like constantly rewatch.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Evan Peters is in it. He's like the guy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Must see.
The iconic quote that came from that is, would you ever, like, Yancey's like looking for a man's or whatever, and like they say to Yancey, would you rather eat celery or brownies? And she's like, brownies. And they're like, okay, then you need to date someone that would also rather eat brownies. Like, it's just such a random quote.
I've never
I'm explaining this to you. Like,
no, you're explaining it well. I don't know.
Anyways, okay, I got sidetracked on my 2000s movies kick. If you've never seen Aquamarine, is the proper movie. It was giving that. It was like a party, wholesome, like family.
It was the last splash.
Yes.
Like Raymond invited Aquamarine to the last splash.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The lifeguards were there.
There should have just been fireworks at that point.
I know. There was a stage with music, and it was very wholesome. You know why I liked the beach that day? Because it wasn't a beach day. We weren't going in the water. It was like, hey, we're having a picnic on the beach. Yeah. Love it. Yeah. I'm there.
We had Katie like prepared us a little like cheese board. Well, we forgot the board, but like we ate the cheese. We all brought little like salads and stuff, and the music, it was a cover band, which we love. They literally did Brooke's song of the week last week. Woman.
Oh yes, they did. She's like, y'all like Doja Cat, and then
like,
we're like, how are you gonna do Doja? But she killed it.
She crushed it. She did like literally every single genre for every single demographic.
It was really great, like classics.
Awesome.
And then oh my gosh, and we listened on the drive there. I literally just Googled. Spotify is the best place. I feel like we've talked about this before. Where you just any specific mood. So I just searched beach music. Such great, like,
it was so good. It was like, give me the beat boys and free my soul.
Good.
Brooke was playing like some great music on the way there.
It was
we
just
felt
shuffle,
like I was in a movie.
Shuffle. Yeah.
Like the drive, like on
was
like
very wholesome.
Montauk Highway or whatever.
And then we parked in this neighborhood, and that was like the like premium houses because they're like
the
a few blocks away from the beach. Just really crazy stuff. Yeah.
Are these houses real? Like, do they move?
They have these big gates at the door. Like, oh my gosh, it was so wholesome. So thank you guys for dragging me there.
No, I'm so happy. It was so funny. We were like, Brooke was being so nice and offered to help us. Like, we packed a cooler. Like, and I hate packing a cooler. I always like the femininity leaves my body. You know, like I'm like Ryan, Freddie, or whoever man I'm with. I'm like, you're doing the cooler. You're holding it. I hate a cooler.
You have to bring so much stuff with you to the beach because
you can't
forget anything. Yeah.
No. And so we packed the cooler, and Brooke was like, because then we had to walk like probably like 13 minutes it was to the beach from the neighborhood, but it was a nice walk, obviously. And Brooke was like, let me help with the cooler. And Katie and I are like, nope, we're going to make you actually enjoy this. So Katie and I carried it. We like split, like both held it. It was like not that bad at all, but it was just awesome because I think it did elevate your experience.
It did. Oh, well, it did. I pulled the car around for them at the end, but because I was like, please let me help. That's just the thing about the beach that I don't like is that, but I also, you guys were like sitting there talking kind of about like core memories of like, you're like, I feel like my mom would be dancing right now, like stuff like that. And I was like, I don't have any like core beach memories with my family.
No Michio beach.
No. Like, and then at one point you said something and I misheard it as like, I got a Michio to go to the beach. And I was like, honestly, so accurate.
Yeah.
Because we just are not a beach fam. And some people did agree with me. I know that it's in the minority and in terms of like people that don't like the beach. It's a personality trait of sorts. But I just have been loving our pool. I'm splashing, I'm swimming, and then they did get me to the beach though. So
it was nice. The sun was setting, like kids are dancing, dogs.
It was very wholesome.
It was seriously from a movie. Like I seriously thought I was at the last splash, and we were just like standing up, dancing, singing. Brooke met a follower. Like it was just sweet. It was just a good vibe, and I got to see the ocean. Got to see the ocean before
I know Danielle and Katie like they were like, do you mind? Like, and I like
we walk over to the
and they like were like in the water, like knees deep in the water.
Knee deep.
You were, right?
Yeah. My skirt got wet.
Yeah, you guys.
I was
were, like,
one with the Atlantic
Ocean. I saw that you guys were doing your videos there. I was like, I'll do my video right here. Like, right here in the sand.
I'm really happy we went because now, like, if for some reason beach doesn't work out tomorrow, like I honestly
we went to the beach, and that was a really good beach.
So nice. East Hampton Main Beach. Shout out. We love you guys.
I think that's like the public beach there. I actually don't know what the deal is with parking on a day to day, but we just like parked in a neighborhood and it worked out.
It worked out. Free concert on a Tuesday night at 6 p.m. in the Hamptons until sometime in September.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip.
Thank you, Ben, Brooke's boyfriend.
Yeah. He provided a series of recommendations.
Yes. I'm really thankful. That one. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. That's what happened with there. Should we do our song of the week?
Yes.
My song of the week is really old, and it was one of the songs that came on last night, and we were all singing it. We were being funny. Young, Dumb, and Broke by Khalid. I just like forgot. It came on because we like lost service, so you put the radio on, right? Or like Sirius. And we were just like young, dumb, and broke. We were just vibing, and I felt like a core memory.
So good.
An angsty teen, like in the car, like woo.
It was very, very wholesome. There are 2 Sirius XM stations I need to shout out. I do Sirius XM. And that's how we found this. There's 10, channel number 10 is 2000s music, and 11 is 2010s. So it was on the 2010 station.
So specific. I know. Also, why 2010s? I guess it was before 2020.
So it's everything 2010 to 2020.
It's just like so weird to think the 2010s. Like 1920s, 2010s.
But I guess like that's why that song was like a throwback, right?
Whoa. Yeah, it was like 2017 because I remember I listened to a lot my freshman year of college.
Uh-huh. Crazy. I kind of like that it's divided into those 2 categories though, because I like 2000s music is 2000s music to me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
That's just so crazy.
I know,
like,
right?
We're getting old.
We are.
What's your song? Oh, I know your song, but what is it?
My song is Lizzo, and it's Soulmate. This is my favorite Lizzo song, and I feel like it's an underrated one.
I had never heard it before last night, and I am obsessed. It would have been my song of the week.
Best beat, like high vibes, and because we were listening to Lizzo's new album, and it's good. But I was like, let me play you guys my favorite Lizzo song, and I played it in both you and Katie. I was shocked. I knew you would like it, but you and Katie both agreed, like, wow, I love this song.
Yeah, it was so good, and I love the message.
Danielle, she's
I
like,
do.
I just love this song so much, and I love the message. It was so wholesome.
It's all about like you're your own
Empowerment.
soulmate.
Yes.
I'm my own soulmate.
Yeah.
Like, it's so great.
No, it's so great. Oh my gosh, I remember I used to like listen to that in my old New York apartment when I was in
really?
my single girl boss era.
Aw,
And like,
that's so cute.
It was very wholesome.
Remember who you are, era.
Yes, great
Is it in
song.
that playlist that you made? Remember who
Probably.
you are? Probably something like that.
Yeah, but
Oh
it's
my
such a
gosh.
good vibe, like great workout song.
I love that.
Wow.
I have news for you.
Oh god.
Well, it's like still, I got approved for the apartment.
Oh my god.
I know.
Congrats.
I thought I'd wait to tell you on the pod. But like, so basically, guys, I found an
is so
apartment,
exciting.
and I literally said in last week's episode, I was
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it while I'm here, but I just can't help but like look on Street Easy over coffee. Like, it's so fun, and I found this apartment. It's so unique. I'm not for sure gonna take it, but it's in the financial district, which is the only thing I'm like, okay, like I keep leaning there. I almost lived there last year, and then I didn't. I don't know. So, but I went ahead. My realtor went and toured it. I had a couple friends like walk by the area and like send me like lots of thorough videos and everything. And I looked on the map. And I really, really like it. Brooke's already seen it, but I applied this morning and I found out that I got the initial approval, but they have to like do like another approval because it's like a condo.
I feel like Margot Lee had this too.
Yes. So it's going to take a minute. So it's kind of nice though, because I like have time to go
That's
see
good.
it before like I would
you don't
sign
want to have to
anything.
leave. Like obviously you could go back and like tour it for the day, but then
No.
you'd miss a whole day of being out here, and you're like,
No. I'm already,
Yeah.
definitely don't want to do that. But I'm really happy I got the initial approval.
That's so exciting.
So,
Congrats.
yay. We'll see. I might see something else on the market in the next few days, but we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
really excited. I'll go tour it on Monday.
Oh my god, so
I know.
exciting.
Thanks.
I'm
Yeah,
so happy for you.
It's so unique too, you guys. It was so funny. My realtor like went and toured it. She was like, it's very your vibe. It's more like sexy though. She literally called it sexy because it has like darker features. It's really
Yes.
cool. It's very like airy and lofty kind of.
It doesn't feel like a New York City apartment in the slightest.
No.
Like if you told me to place that, I would put it in like Miami.
Oh really?
Or like,
yeah, like the
or like
yeah.
like somewhere in California, like because
the design is really
Yeah.
unique and the building's really great. So updates to come, but yeah. I thought I'd tell
really
you that.
good. I'm excited to see it too. Congratulations.
We'll
It's so
see.
exciting because I know you've been stressed about that.
I have been stressed. It's not for sure. Like, it's not for sure. I still have to go see it and I have to like feel it out for myself. I'm really weird about that. But yeah, I got to prove.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I feel the same. I definitely would not, even if I had a realtor. I didn't work with a realtor. I just did Street Easy. But even if I had someone I trusted, like I think you and me both were very
Quick. Like, want to get it done? Or what
no, like we're people that are like we know best, like it's like,
Yes.
oh, I'll do it myself if not, like
Yeah.
I will
Like, there's been times in the past we haven't hired people because we're like, I just want to do it.
exactly. Or if it's like shopping for something and it's like, oh, I could just have someone pick this out for me, it's like no, I will select it because
Yes,
like
like,
I feel
I
like
know.
my choices are like
Yes.
you
like everyone
trust
in the
yourself.
world can tell you how amazing it is. That's what my realtor said. She was like, she's gotten a really good idea, obviously, for what I like after the last 2 years. But she was like, you definitely need to come see it for yourself. I just want you to like see it. But she was like, I think you're going to love it. And she doesn't always say that. So that was
Oh, that's awesome.
good to hear.
Who did you have walk by and like check it out?
Kat
Oh,
went walk by.
that's so
She sent me,
nice.
it's like a 3-minute long video. Like, this is what's right here. This is right there. Like, it's really
Wow.
close to me. Like, it's, so
That's so awesome.
yeah, it was really nice. And I'm texting with Emma, our graphic designer, right now.
Oh,
She's sending me a ton of
nice.
audio messages and all that.
Yay.
So,
Big moves.
Yes, big moves. So
I'm really happy for you because
thank you.
yeah, we have a lot of moves coming up. We are probably moving from our Gals on the Go office.
Yes,
We got to figure that out. We got to figure Danielle's got her move, and then we had another big thing coming up too. I thought
Just lots of things.
trips. Oh, so speaking of trips, where we are right now, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you totally should. But Danielle and I core memory. Me sitting by the pool and Danielle running over to me.
Oh, yeah,
to tell
last
me.
Friday.
That was so wholesome. You were like, Barak, like, and I was already having such a good day. Like that was honestly like I actually like remember the Friday. I remember like I told Ben, I was like, I think this is one of the happiest days of my life. Like not, and I could like actually cry right now, not to be like dramatic, but like
I
it
didn't
was.
know that.
I just
that was
was
a
so
happy day.
Happy. Like
you were so happy. I mean, I was happy too, but you were so happy that day and like giggly that night too. Remember?
Yes.
That was a good day.
And I mean, the whole weekend was like just an awesome weekend. I'm like actually getting emotional right now. Not that I'm like, and it's not even like I've been so sad and now I'm so happy, but like thinking back on my life just even a few years ago, like I'm just so grateful and so happy and like, oh my God. Sorry, I'm literally so crying. Sweet. I know. Anyways, not
no, it's just like having all of your friends here, getting a Hamptons house, and we got invited on this trip, like all that, and like your boyfriend being there, and like all of us just being all together, and then like getting that email was just really cool.
Yeah. No, it was so cool. So then the email said,
oh yeah, Brooke plus Danielle, #revolve around the world.
Yes.
Dominican Republic.
And Danielle, this is something else that we've been manifesting for a while. We are in like the Revolve ambassador program, and we genuinely love Revolve. Like we shop on them all the time. It's definitely one of the main places where I buy a lot of my clothes with my own money. You know?
Always. Like, just love it. I think a lot of people.
And have since college. We both have for so long. Yeah. Danielle's already been on a trip with them, but this will be my first one. Yes, and so you said you always talk so highly about the trip. You were like, really, it was my favorite brand trip I've done, like, right?
Yes. Oh my God. It was like literally the most insane thing. Actually, on my Snapchat memories, 3 years ago today, I was on the Revolve trip. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was Revolve Quimala. They like basically took over this whole resort in Mexico for a whole summer, and they did like multiple trips. So I went on one of them, and I brought Delaney. So fun. It was also the time she got the bug in her ear.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
But we'll be in the Dominican Republic as you guys are watching / listening to this, experiencing a Revolve trip together.
So excited. The gals are going.
I know. And I'm so nosy, and I emailed them and I asked who else was going.
Yeah, Danielle asked for. I'm actually glad you did, because then we saw some of our friends are going.
A lot of our friends, a lot of YouTubers, which we were so pumped about.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a really good time, and I'm so glad that we're doing it together, because it's nice to have a buddy.
It'll be fun. Out of the country.
Yes, and then we have so many other like little things popping up this summer, so it just so perfectly worked out that the dates actually aligned.
Yes.
We only had to leave this house, which we didn't even have to, but just to get everything done, we only have to leave a day early. Not even, like literally just the night.
We're leaving on Sunday night rather than Monday morning now, so Katie gets the house to herself one night. But it was Brooke is definitely very like. Oh my God. Sorry guys. Happened? The topo gets me burping. I'm so sorry. Brooke is so good about like the email came and I was like, whoa, yay, that's happening sometime soon. Brooke is like, okay, so I'm gonna have to leave a day early. I need to get my nails done. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even like think about all this.
I know, and I was like, I kind of want to get a blowout, and then
I was like, okay, me too.
I didn't even book that yet. I guess I should.
So so we'll be going a night early, which I'm a little sad about, but also like we'd just be cleaning Sunday anyways, which we were gonna do. About,
but I know that we're setting ourselves up for success the next day.
Yeah, now I need to go see this apartment on Monday.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna have a busy day.
Busy day. Pack. I have this like crippling fear, and I'm like almost positive it's not, but like like that my passport's about to expire or something.
I have a crippling fear that I don't know where my passport is, even though I know that I recently saw it.
Yeah, it's around.
I know it's in my side drawer, but like for some reason I'm thinking about like that I took it out to take a photo of it, or like something stupid. Like,
I know. You'll find it.
I know.
It'll be there. Well, because something about like traveling, like watches like this episode go up and it's like, yeah, Danielle didn't make it. Like, isn't it like it can't expire within the next 6 months or something?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think I
Wait,
feel like
do you
I
have
would
a photocopy of it somewhere, like for tax records or something?
I probably have it on my computer, honestly.
Because that's what I looked at mine. Mine's 2026. I know for sure.
Oh, good. I think I'm good.
I think you'll be.
We just have to hope and pray.
We'll cross your fingers for us, please. Thank you.
But yeah. So the other day it was like an overcast day, and we went and saw Where the Crawdads Sing.
We did.
Wow.
Really? That was another sad. God, I just cried happy tears, but that was like sad tears.
Oh my God.
In the first 30 minutes they got me. I read the book. I don't feel this way about a lot of things. I like the movie better than the book. And crazy. Once again, there's an ass for every seat. Everybody has different opinions, but I think that it was a really well done version of the book. Like, it is pretty much what I pictured.
Yeah. That's
great.
Is cool. That's actually, I mean, that's really good to hear, because I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was really, really great. I mean, I literally cried 4 different times. And then at the end, you're like sobbing that you forget the twist.
And then the twist comes in literally the last minute of the movie. They give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, as you're sobbing. And I didn't even like have a chance. Like, I knew it. I registered it, but it was like, I was still crying about everything else. It's really very emotional. It was so cool though, because we went to the movie theater And it was just like so many people were there. It was like a crowded movie theater. It was just so exciting to see movie theaters like back at it.
Yeah, it was a rainy day, so I feel like everyone in the Hamptons, like they sold out of like multiple, like they were like, oh, we only have what's left on the candy rack.
I know,
there
you
was
were
like
so
no
excited.
candy left.
Candy.
Because I have a thing. There's certain candies that I will only have at the movies. Like I don't buy them from personal use, not because I don't like them enough or, you know, whatever, just because I associate them with the cinema. And that candy to me is Bunch of Crunch. Do you have a cinema candy? You don't really do candy.
No, it's popcorn and an icy, but they're out of ices. So.
Yeah, the machine's broken.
Oh my God, it was also so funny, like not to expose them, but like the line was actually so long, and the place to like get your movie tickets was also basically where you get the food. And the guy was like, don't worry about the tickets. Like, I'll just get the popcorn for you guys and you'll pay for that. And we're like, no. Like, we want to pay for our tickets because you also like need a seat assignment.
I would not want to sit in some. That's the most awkward thing in my opinion, is sitting in someone's seat and then you have to tell them like, actually, that's my seat.
It's so awkward.
Or someone saying that to you. It's more someone saying that to me is my fear. Like, no. And then I have to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, shuffle around. Like,
no, literally. And then we're like paying. And it's like, oh wait, you didn't charge us for the candy. And he was like, just fuck. Go.
I kept saying it. I was like, did you make sure you get both candies?
Oh yeah, Brooke was really stressed. She's like, I don't want to be thieves.
He was so basically funny. I was like, did you like, and he was
trying to like be nice and comp things for us because it was taking so long, and we're like, no, we give you money. Like, it was a really funny moment. But yeah, that movie was seriously incredible. Highly suggest go seeing it. Again, just be prepared to cry. Like, I actually wish I had tissues because my sweatshirt is probably like full of my tears.
It was really emotional. If you want to just get it all out, and all of us agreed, we were like, I haven't had like a cry like that in a while. Yeah. Like, it was kind of healing. Sometimes I think it's healthy to cry sometimes.
It is. It really lets emotions out. Like, I wish I could have cried harder, but like I was crying so hard.
You were already crying so hard.
I feel like it was so loud, but I was like, you know, I was literally like biting on my sweatshirt. It was so bad. But I could hear you and Katie sniffling over there too. I was like, okay, so I'm not alone.
Was Margot like Katie and I
really crying?
Oh, okay. Because Katie and I literally within the first like 20 minutes were crying.
Me too. Yeah. And I thought I was the only one, but then I like saw Katie's glassy eyes. I like looked over. I was like,
I know Katie the whole time was kind of
like oh no. Oh,
no. Yeah.
So cute.
So that was something fun to do on a rainy day. Just cry.
Just cry, baby, cry.
Cry it all out. What else do we have coming up? Obviously, we'll be on this trip. And then follow us on Instagram at Danielle Caroline at Brooke Michio to see all the fun content.
Also, go follow Gals on the Go podcast Instagram. We just posted. These would have been up already.
Cute.
Emma created some like Little Miss memes or whatever.
Yes. I want to see if people are commenting and being like, I love it, because I think
they're
that they are so
funny.
I think they're very original too.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the amount of choices there are out there? Whether you're shopping for cereal or toilet paper, there are so many options, it's hard to know what's best for you. When it comes to finding skincare products that actually work, it's even more overwhelming. One time I had a really bad pimple and I was like, I just need something to treat it. I need to figure it out. But I was so overwhelmed looking at all the different gels and things and this and that. And I honestly just didn't know what would work. Finding skincare products that actually work for you is complicated. And that's why we're excited to partner with Apostrophe, the sponsor of this episode. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that provides access to oral and topical medications that use clinically proven ingredients to help clear acne. At Apostrophe, an expert dermatology team will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your unique skin. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online consultation about your skin goals and medical history, then snap a few selfies and a board-certified dermatologist will create your first customized treatment plan. Apostrophe treats all types of acne, from hormonal acne to facial acne and even chest-knee, back-knee, and butt-knee. They treat breakouts from head to toe. We have a special deal for our audience. Get your first visit with an Apostrophe provider for only $5 at apostrophe.com/gals when you use our code GALS. That's a savings of $15. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/gals and click begin visit. Then use our code GALS at sign up and you'll get your first visit for only $5. Thank you, Apostrophe, for sponsoring this video. They're like so funny. They're very like specific to like Gals on the Go stuff. So we did like Little Miss Low Social Battery,
Little Miss Extroverted Introvert, Little Miss Baby Carrot Chaser. They're very funny.
Little Miss Pool Over Beach. They're really, really fun. She did a really good job. Oh my God, so many people are commenting.
Yay. We love the engagement.
They're so fun. Yeah, so definitely go follow there. We always try to post little fun stuff, and obviously We always do polls on Friday, so you guys can kind of like engage about the episode. And like for this episode today about guilty and simple pleasures, we had you guys submit yours. So
yes, I'm
definitely go. And while we have you here, we're not ending the podcast at all right now, but go favorite us. Go rate us on Spotify and iTunes and leave us a review, a glowing review at that, please.
Glowing review. And if you don't have the time to leave a glowing review, no problem. You just tap the little stars, but we only accept 5.
We only accept 5 stars, please and thank you. We're trying to get on the charts, you guys. Like, help your favorite podcast out.
Yes,
that would be really
it's
fun.
free.
It's free. Get connected
for free
with education.
You look so tan. Just sitting here next to you, like you really, you had your Florida girl moment, and
I've had a lot of time to like put in the work, but you have color too. We're just some tan girlies. Katie's the tannest. She just came out of nowhere. I think at least like her shoulders.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
Upper body.
Do the shoulder. Well, should we talk about some pleasures?
Yeah, pleasures. Well, we talked about this concept of like we were talking about like guilty pleasures, remember? Because we were like, oh, like that's kind of I forget what came up, but it was something we're like, oh, that's a kind of a guilty pleasure. And then we started to unpack what actually makes a pleasure guilty versus like just simple or enjoyable.
Yes. Oh, because I texted you, well, I could tell you. We'll start with this one because I texted you and that's how the conversation came up. You're like, I don't know. That might be a simple pleasure. And this, honestly, I think this is going to be funny because we can kind of debate if things are guilty or a simple pleasure. But because I texted you, I was like, I love when I'm in like a public bathroom and there's like paper towels piled up to the top and taking another paper towel and like pushing them all to the bottom. And you were like, I think that's a simple pleasure. But I feel like it's kind of guilty because it's like kind of weird and random.
No,
but I just love it because they all go down so fast. It's just they pile up so easily, but they're so thin that you can just press them.
That makes perfect sense. I consider a guilty pleasure something that you're like like almost a little bit embarrassed to admit that you love, you know?
I like to do this. No, yeah, for sure. You're right.
Ben gave me the example that like a guilty pleasure would be, and I'd have to clarify, this is not me, like liking Nickelback music. Like,
yeah, that's not me.
My guilty pleasure that I'm going to admit it, this is kind of embarrassing. I've told you this one before. When you make, I haven't had microwave popcorn in a while, but when you make microwave popcorn and it pops, you know, you eat it all. Well, I mean, I have 2, I guess. Number 1, I eat the kernels.
That's disgusting.
I swallow them whole.
Foul.
I know.
You swallow them
I don't know why I
literally
do this.
why?
I
why
don't
even
know.
bother if you're not even chewing on it?
I literally don't know.
Do you like suck on them because they're salty and then?
Well, yeah, you get the butter and like the flavor out of it first.
Do me a favor and spit those out. Just suck off the good stuff and spit them out. Literally, that makes me think of like when you eat watermelon, you're scared it's gonna grow inside you. Like the popcorn's gonna start popping in your stomach. I mean, it wouldn't.
Oh my God. Well, that wasn't even it. My real one is then you have the bag.
Major bag
alert. And then you rip it up into pieces and then you lick it because it has butter on the inside coating.
No, yeah, that's definitely.
Have you seen people do that before?
No, but I mean, I do that with like, have you?
Yes, I feel like me and all my friends like to do it.
No,
like,
I mean, I could get behind it, but I don't do it. But it's so guilty.
Like that's guilty. Like that's like kind of embarrassing to admit. Like I'm literally licking the bag clean of the microwave popcorn. There's probably so many chemicals and gross things on that.
Oh, well, I mean, I like to eat like cake batter. Like I prefer cake batter over the actual cake.
Oh, yeah. I mean, cookie dough over cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. But yeah, so Brooke and I and Katie also helped us
compile a list of some guilty pleasures, and then we asked you guys for simple pleasures. Simple pleasures, I think of like the paper towel thing, like oddly satisfying, quick things. Just pleasures in life. Like we're thinking about the little things, and you know, but also destigmatizing the guilty pleasures.
Yes, these are kind of all like together. They're not organized, simple versus guilty.
Oh, so it's a game.
So we'll play a game.
Okay.
And we'll also obviously talk about the pleasure. It was so funny because we were like, what should we title this episode? Like guilty or simple pleasures, or should we just call it pleasures and then it sounds weird?
I think we should call it our pleasures.
People are gonna be like, whoa.
I think it will get a lot of clicks.
Like, oh, pleasures. Pleasure. All right. So some of these I added, so you haven't like signed off on all of them.
Oh, I haven't co-signed these. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, none of these are like all mutual. Like some, they're just things.
Yeah.
We'll just chat.
This was like over dinner one night. We like had this chat.
Yes. So the first one I wrote down. Well, this one I wrote down today, but I know you feel this way. Cyber stalking people online, like trying to find someone you just met.
Done.
Where did
Signed,
you do that
sealed,
so
delivered.
Much?
Oh, Lollapalooza. literally met someone in line for like a drink.
Were you single then?
Yes, very much so. Yes. Got a first name and where he was from, and I was like,
it's
done.
So enjoyable to be like, oh, like what's their name, and then just find out like one more thing,
like
about
a school
them.
that they went to that helps, or a place of work.
Satisfying.
Oh my gosh. I think it could kind of err on guilty a little bit because it's a little weird. It's odd to admit. Similar to that, Zillowing people's homes.
That's next.
Oh, it is?
And like looking at houses on Zillow just for fun, or like apartments on streeties that you can never afford, like penthouses. And
I have a guilty confession. Like I have like this is so weird. I don't know why I did this. Like when Hannah, my freshman year roommate, I hope she's not listening to this. She probably is,
where's
though.
this going?
When I found out that she was going to be my roommate, I don't even know why. It had nothing to do with, like, I just wanted to see what the house looked like.
Yeah.
And we sent each other birthday gifts before we even knew each other, like just like Baked by Melissa cupcakes. Like it was very sweet because we were like kind of friends, like
That's
online
really nice.
before we met.
Online friends?
Yeah, like literally internet friends before we met. We were like obsessed with each other, you know, Snapchatting, being like, that's my roommate. Like, you know, just like being annoying. And I totally looked up her house on Zillow.
Oh my God.
Before we met, because she gave me your address. I was like, go time. Sorry, Hannah.
It's go time. That actually is really funny. I've totally done something like that before, I'm sure.
Like, why did I do that? That was a real guilty confession. Have you looked it up for people too, though?
Yes, I'm trying to like think of a specific like example to like back you up. I don't.
We did this house.
Oh yeah, well obviously, yeah, we Zillowed the house. Duh. Yeah, that's true. Or like.
Like ex-boyfriends or something? What were you gonna say?
No. Oh my God, this is so awkward. I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
But we've been like in group chats with influencers, and someone will say like,
oh,
like send your address. I want to send PR to all of you guys, and then I'm like looking up other people's apartments because I'm curious where they live. And I want to. Because I'm on the hunt for an apartment. I'm like, oh, I actually have seen her apartment in stories. Like
it looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've for sure done that before. And I'm like, oh, she pays a lot in rent. Like, so yeah, I've definitely done that before.
If you haven't, you're lying, and if you haven't, start now. It's fun.
Yeah. You wrote this one: cold plate with cold salad.
That's a simple pleasure that I've always loved. Have you ever been to the Melting Pot?
Yes.
They do this there, and that's when my obsession started. I used to go there for birthdays when I was younger.
Yeah.
And they bring out the salad on a cold plate, and let me tell you, so good.
I've never like. I definitely should try. What? So you just like put your plate in the fridge as you're preparing?
No. They
like
prepare the salad on. Yeah, I guess if you were to do it at home, it's like a restaurant thing. I've never done it at home.
That is delightful.
I feel like it is like a restaurant, like it's an eating at a restaurant experience. And like I do the salad plate test now. Like I do a little.
Oh, you touch
similar
it?
to the French fry test, which is
the squeezy.
I touch the plate. None of these. It hasn't been passed in a while. So let me know if you know any good New York City places that do a cold plate for salad.
Interesting. Did you squeeze the fries at Surf Lodge?
I was just shoveling. But yeah, they were like, but they were really, they passed the test. A lot of them
were so good. Okay. Getting the hair out of a hairbrush, like peeling it all out of the hairbrush. I love.
That could be a little guilty.
A little guilty. Like it's really
it's kind of gross.
When you're holding a wad of hair in your hand and you like pop it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Or trash. I forget which one you're supposed to do. But that one's really fun. When someone cancels plans. Oh, sorry to hear it.
Simple pleasure. It depends, of course, the circumstances of the canceling, but most cases, simple pleasure. Yes.
Oh, yes. Smell of Sharpie / gas.
I love
Two
it.
different things.
I love. They're both guilty. I think a little bit because it's definitely
like you're not supposed to like, sniff that in.
Similar,
Sharpies
so like good. Spray paint or anything like that.
Yes. Like, why does it smell so good? It almost just like smells like your childhood or something, like art class or something. I wrote this one down. Hotel beds. Simple pleasure. Hotel robes up there too. There's just something like hotel beds are just immediately comfier. Like they just are. They have more pillows. You're so right. More like duvet.
Yeah,
like,
they're fluff. Fluff. It's kind of like this cloud couch we're on right now.
Hey,
smack that.
Smack that. Starbucks and silly little errands, or like going to get a nice coffee.
Literally, I feel like that's me your this favorite. Morning. Like that is one of my favorite things in like all of life. It's the simplest of simple pleasures. All I have to do is buy like a $4 to $5 coffee, and I feel like such a premium bitch. Honestly, I do.
You're that bitch.
I am that bitch.
Similarly, I wrote down walking around Home Goods and like TJ Maxx.
So good. Especially when you don't need anything. It's just a pointless visit.
It's like, oh, that would be a good gift for somebody. I'll come back for that. Or like, or when when you've moved into an apartment or a house and you go to Home Goods, oh my gosh, it's like, I do need a toothbrush holder.
That's the best. That first trip, I was just watching people's moving.
The stock up.
God, I love the moving vlogs. Like, you know, I got the shower organizer. I got like the stuff that you buy once and you probably don't need again, but it's just so satisfying.
It's literally so satisfying. I wrote this down. I think it's just me. I love loading the dishwasher. I hate to unload the dishwasher.
That is just you.
Yeah.
I just don't like the dishwasher at all.
Period. I love loading a dishwasher because it's like, it's out of the sink.
Yeah.
It's in there. You like wash it off a little bit and pop it in. It's so whenever like I'm home, my mom asks me to unload the dishwasher. I'm like, can I be the loader?
Wow, that's so interesting.
Unload? Yeah, I know.
I don't hate it because I would rather that than manually. But yeah.
Yeah. Another one, taking the lint out of your dryer, like the laundry. Like just like using your fingers and scraping it out, and it's all like
could be a little guilty because it's kind of
gross.
Yeah.
That's a little guilty.
Do you have the type of washer where you have to get the water out of it?
No.
My washer, yeah. I don't know if it's like a city thing, but I've seen it in a few apartments like that my friends have and stuff. I think that like the pipes don't like drain, like it doesn't have a drain maybe. So like in the dryer, all of the water from it like goes into like this thing and I have to empty it out.
Like
kind of. Does that make sense?
If I do, I sure have never done it.
No, it's literally the machine stops. Like I thought it was broken, like because I've lived in this building for a while, so I've had the same dryer, and I was like, I called my super. I was like, my dryer's broken. He was like, nope, like you just gotta empty it.
Oh, that's so interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that's kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. I love doing it. I take it, I walk it to my tub, and I dump it out. Yeah,
that is fun. Oh, the tub. McDonald's Sprite / like soda in general. I know you don't love soda, but.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did talk about it last week.
Something about a fountain soda people really like, apparently.
From McDonald's. Like, it's so carbonated. You would actually hate it. But it's just so good. One last one we have written down here. I wrote this one down, so you may not agree. Watching Disney Channel shows on a rainy day, eating a sandwich.
You have so many of these core childhood memories. I'm just like, I want to live a day in your brain. Like, I do.
Oh my God.
No,
I just
that's
love
good.
it. Like,
I was never a sandwich kid because I used to not like deli meat.
Oh yeah, and you can't eat PB&J, so it's just like there's just nothing.
I was
there.
like a chicken tendies and
I'm getting hungry right now. Yeah. Speaking of, okay, so now we'll get into we'll do guilty pleasures.
Yes, we asked you guys at Gals on the Go podcast on Instagram as always to share your simple and guilty pleasures.
Yes.
You're just your pleasures with us. We're doing guilty first.
We're doing guilty first.
Okay, are you gonna read them to me and I'll react?
Yes. Yes.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. How we care for our minds affects how we experience life, so it's important to invest time and care into keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways to support a healthy brain, learning a new language, or taking power naps, but there's also BetterHelp online therapy. I love going to therapy. I'm so thankful. I started therapy about 2 years ago now, two years ago, and it was seriously just the best decision I ever made. I truly look forward to it, and I feel so comfortable and just heard, as a good feeling. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat-only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. I just love it. I think it's amazing because, let's say you're not really in the mood to talk to somebody on the phone. You can literally just do a live chat with them. That's incredible. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/gals. That's betterhelp.com/gals.
Buying unnecessary stuff at Target.
Yeah. I guess it is kind of a guilty pleasure. And, I've seen the Target slander where people are like, Target's not that good. It's overrated. Disagree. They have everything and anything under the sun.
City Target's arguably not the best, but like a suburban Target.
I just think that they have such a wide offering of things.
Oh, yes.
Especially like packaged foods that you didn't even know existed, like flavors of certain things that you're like,
wait, there's a bonus pack of this? I know, it's so exciting. Or just like the body wash section.
Yes.
Just every single
the
area.
Clothes.
The stationery, like the school supplies, slapped. The clothes.
That seasonal section that changes when it's like Easter and then it's
literally
Christmas.
The Christmas Wonderland area.
It's so good.
Online shopping, but not checking out. I do that all the time.
Really?
You never do?
No.
Oh my God. I used to do it a lot more. Now I kind of just buy it, which is really bad. But a lot of times I'll add stuff to cart and I'm like, oh, good. And then I'm like, I don't really need it all. But it was so fun to like add everything.
Wow.
Wait, that's so interesting. I thought that was a shared experience with many people.
I think it is. I just, I would probably buy. I also don't really, like, I would much rather in-person shop than online. I do feel that way. Like if I am in a shopping mood, I'm like, okay, I would rather like, go to a store and bang it out.
Yeah, you do like a good like boutique shop.
Yeah.
Like I feel like whenever we go shopping, like you'll purchase something.
Like I'm more likely to buy something.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, I just ordered like a ton. Like I mean, I like to shop in person. Or I almost like to go look at least.
You're like a window browser. Yeah. You're better about that than I am. I'm like, we're shopping. I'm either shopping or not shopping. Yeah.
Oh, if I buy one thing, I'm buying a lot.
It's just not like how I spend my time online. I'll say that. Like I'd rather watch a YouTube video than like fake shop, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's never like I'm going to go on and fake shop. It just happens.
Yeah. No, so. I know it's a thing.
Glee music. A lot of people would agree.
I agree. This. Okay, so do I listen to it on the reg? No, but if a Glee version comes on, I'm there. Did you ever watch Glee?
Yeah.
Okay, same.
Yeah, love it. I like a Glee version, but I don't seek it out.
Same. So. Some people like will like. I saw the like Little Miss. They did the song on Glee. Did you see that?
Yes. Popping pimples. Like obviously, yes, but like don't do it.
Every time I do it, I regret it. But yes, I'm there.
Getting an emotional support $6 latte when the smallest thing goes wrong.
But literally, or not even if something goes wrong, just to start the day.
Podcasts about murder.
Yeah, so we talked to Katie Bellotti about this because Katie Bellotti's we unpacked that she's a horror lover.
Yeah, horror
lover. She loves the scary, spooky, creepy things, and she is a Scorpio, so it does kind of make sense. It
aligns, very Halloween-y.
And she likes a murder podcast too. But I would be like, he's here, he's over my shoulder,
No, I've like listened to it with friends, like on a road trip, and we'll like talk about it like during the day.
Yeah.
In a car, but like not in a house, not while I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
Like the thought of getting ready for the day and like, and then he stabbed her. Like that just doesn't
I get it.
Sit right with me. Sauvignon Blanc and cheddar goldfish. I'm sure that's great.
Ooh.
Like, you know, bars, they do like a little thing with goldfish, the pretzels, the trail mix.
Well, they're the peanuts, but then that always gets me because I can't have them.
Yeah, of course.
Stop allowing bars to serve peanuts as bars.
No can do. Getting invested in TikTok drama with people I've never heard of.
Guilty.
With the moms, the Utah moms.
Oh yeah,
or whatever that was.
Did you get into that a little bit?
I mean, no, but like I listened to podcasts that were into it, so I just got everything that I needed from there.
The girl comes up on my For You page. She's like dancing, announcing the divorce. Did you see that one? Where she's like, I have 3 days. And he has 3 days. Like it's like we split the other day. Like,
did you send me the one of like another girl remaking it, like me announcing that I'm quitting my job or something? Oh, yeah. It was like I'm lazy or like something that was so funny. And it's so funny because that girl that we're talking about, that Utah mom, maybe it's not Utah. I don't want to say that, but I think it is.
I think it was.
I remember seeing her a while back and showing her 2 daughters. I fully believed that story. You know those 2 like blonde twins she said were her daughters, but she looks so young.
Yeah.
They weren't actually her daughters.
I think that they just know how to go viral, these people. Like I feel like it's kind of a persona. I could be wrong, but it feels that way.
Anything artificial cheese, i.e. nacho cheese, sliced cheese. Interesting.
Do you like nacho cheese Doritos? Do you like Doritos in general?
Yeah, I do. I like Cool Ranch and the regular ones.
Yeah. So like the blue and the red.
Blue and red bags. What about you?
Yeah, same.
I don't like the purple bag.
I don't think I do either.
Just got a DM and it took me away. Okay, I'll read a couple more guilty and then we'll head to simple because the gals must go soon. Cereal at midnight, go off queen. Someone wrote Sims.
That is the ultimate guilty pleasure, especially what you make your Sims do. I'll say it. Like if you're like making them like, you know, destroying their lives, setting the house on fire, like that's a guilty pleasure. I'll say it. Like,
I used to love, because I was literally 4 years old and I knew nothing. What was it? Woohooing?
Yeah.
I was like, woohoo.
But I would make them woohoo with like everybody, and then like they'd get the reputation in the town as like
the woohooer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Obviously reality TV, romance novels. See, let's normalize those. Like, that doesn't need to be a guilty pleasure. I mean, none of these really have to be, but I kind of hate the idea that, like, as women, it's like, oh, it's a guilty pleasure that I like reality television. It's like, it doesn't have to be, right?
Yeah. Speaking of, we'll switch to simple now.
Simple pleasures. So these are basic little things that, you know, satisfying.
Yes.
You enjoy them.
I think these I'll just kind of read off, and if there's one that you really, you know, we'll chat. Beach walks, hot girl walks, lots of walks, taking walks, sleeping on clean sheets with shaved legs.
Yes, the ultimate simple pleasure in life.
Oh my gosh. Waking up early to go get coffee and a bagel on a Sunday morning, then playing golf. I see this for you.
Whoa. Specific, but I see it.
I see that. A ripe avocado. So true. Reading, laying in bed reading. An afternoon iced coffee. Going to bed early. Windows down, country music drive at sunset. Bubble baths and candles. Drinking coffee on the balcony outside each morning. That sounds lovely. Lighting a candle while I shower. These are all really good self-care things.
Yeah, this is a self-care episode, I guess.
Glass straws.
Give me something that's like random and like
I know, they're
like I
all
want it to be like
this.
something like, you know, when you stack the papers together and like they're
I'm
all crisp and in
sorry.
line, like when you're organizing your books, like little things that are like satisfying.
Here, you do some, because they're all very like self-care, like taking walks, walking my dog.
They are making a playlist, chai tea, diving at 20 meters in the ocean. That's pretty deep, right? Like
Simple
a deep
pleasure.
dive. That's a scary deep dive.
Dang.
Doing a puzzle. That could kind of be a good simple pleasure. Yeah, I think. Or finishing a puzzle.
Yes.
The act of completing anything, checking everything off your to-do list, of course.
Simple pleasure.
This is so wholesome. Holding my husband's hand. I'm gonna cry again.
That's so tender.
God, I already cried at this episode.
Do you and Ben hold hands?
So this is actually a really good question, because I always wonder this with other couples too. Like my parents do, and I'm like, I get sweaty. It's kind of uncomfortable. Like we'll hold them for like 2-3 seconds and then stop, and then like maybe again. Like it's kind of like on and off. It's not, if we're walking down the road, it wouldn't be the whole time.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I would like to hold hands, but Ryan's the same way. He gets sweaty. He's like, And
it's kind of
I don't
uncomfortable.
really care.
Like, our arms are at different lengths.
No, I know. Usually we'll like same thing, like hold hands for like to be affectionate and then like stop, or like I'll like hold onto his arm instead.
Oh, I was gonna say I hold his arm. I'm very touchy. I like go around his shoulder.
Like, hey, how you doing, buddy?
But my parents do that actually, and
So
like
cute.
I always notice that like they walk and hold hands, and I
So
always
cute.
wonder like, but it is very like it borders on cringe, which is so sad that I see that, because it's wholesome.
I don't
but
think holding hands is cringe. I think if it looks forced or it's like, okay, this is lasting a little too long, I get that. But another simple pleasure I thought of is, maybe it's a core childhood memory, but well, no, everyone agrees. Like, you know, when you have been in the pool or the beach all day and you take that shower and you're like getting ready for dinner. You got the little glow
on your face.
Little glow and the wet slick hair from the pool. No, I'm kidding. That was from last week's episode.
Not it. Electrocuted. I did a tweet about that. Did you see?
No, I haven't been on Twitter in ages.
I look forward to going into the office on Wednesday, so I have an excuse to listen to Gals on the Go on the train. Literally, so I love you guys.
We're happy to be a part of your simple pleasure. Something else I love doing right before I go to bed is like slathering on so much lip balm, or like an Aquaphor situation all over your lips.
Same.
And then like going to bed and you literally have like it around your lips, you know, like Vaseline essentially. But it's just like just being a greased up baby before bed, I think is ideal.
I do this too. And Ben always makes fun of me because he's like, "Are you slugging tonight?" Because like I like literally will like take a glob of before like you know what I'm talking
and then
about.
your skin's all oily from like the serum or lotion or whatever, and you're slugging.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, this one, going into Sephora to purchase one thing but ending up finding so many other goodies.
simple
Sephora
pleasure.
specifically.
Is that guilty? Maybe
it could be a little
guilty.
Waking up to sunlight. That's a good one. Like when you have like the little like golden glow in your oh my gosh,
like streak, and you're like, oh wow, the birds are chirping. It's gonna be a good day.
Yep.
For sure. Maybe
doing the Wordle first thing in the morning. Do people still do the Wordle?
Oh my God, I just actually got into it and I just forgot about it. Ryan and I have been doing it. I know. It was on my family reunion. We started doing it.
Danielle, you're a few months late.
I know, but I do see the appeal now because I understand it.
Okay. See,
but I
haven't
done it in a
Maybe
while.
I should catch back up.
Yeah.
Oh, the first bite into a nice crisp apple. I hear it. I literally just heard it.
I tried to emulate it.
My dog's big stretch in the morning. Love it. So wholesome.
So cute. Like,
I'm so scared. Oh. Help, please. We gotta wrap this
Oh my
up.
God, I think we should end on that.
You want to end on that?
Yeah, I do.
You guys have really.
I'm getting hungry, and I know we have to leave like in 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go.
So on that note, I'm out.
On that note, I'm out. I'm trying to think of the Shark Tank thing. I can't.
Oh yeah.
But
for that reason, I'm out.
For that reason, I'm out. Go follow us at Brooke Michio, at Danielle Carolyn, at Gals on the Go podcast on Instagram. Go subscribe to both of us on YouTube. Listen to us. Obviously, every
so much
Wednesday.
content. There's literally an abundance of content right now.
Yeah,
it's
like,
actually crazy.
You really can't not have any content. We both post 2 videos a week on our YouTube channels.
Yes.
Like
please
TikToks,
go
Reels.
check it
like,
out.
We're trying to be Reels girlies now. So just follow us.
I know. Me, like with the Reels slander a few weeks ago, now I'm like doing it because you guys encourage me. You're like, it's how you grow these days.
I know. I think Reels are it. And sometimes it's nice if you don't get the photo. You just have like a video of your outfit.
True.
We're trying it out. We're testing the waters.
I'm dipping my big toe in.
Dipping the big toe in. We love you guys so much. Thank you
guys
so much for listening / watching. If you're on YouTube, subscribe if you're on YouTube. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.